Let's go! Ring the bell! Street Fighter 6.
All right, y'all, we are back. Welcome to episode 2, week 2 of Big League KO Extra Inning Showcase. Now, if you're not familiar with Big League KO, it is our month-long Street Fighter 6 league. We divide it into seasons, and all throughout that month, we have all our different tiered players in their respective pools, matching it up, laying it down, and absolutely fighting for their spot into the playoffs. The playoffs we will have on our grand final stream, which will be an Urge to Fight date soon to be announced. And if you want to be part of this Big League KO, all you have to do is just be in the Discord and be ready for when the next season's registration opens. But enough about that. As you probably know, we have a lot of hype sets. All these sets are hand-picked recaps with live commentary. And tonight we have two absolute professionals joining us. I'm going to start here right below where I am on this cam. Obi-Wan, welcome to the stream. It is good to have you back. You're back in returning to BLKO. We're back to returning as a commentator. How are you doing? How are you feeling tonight?
I'm doing great. It's fun to be playing in BLKO and looking forward to commentating. I know that everyone takes these matches really seriously and you get some really sweaty ones, and looking forward to it, yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then right below Obi-Wan, we have, of course, Navi right here on the big stage. Navi, this is your first time joining us in the commentator booth, is it not?
It is, yes, and it's a pleasure to be able to do one of these finally. I had signed up before, but I didn't get the chance to do it, so it's good to finally be able to join.
But you are no stranger to BLKO. Give us your thoughts on BLKO and the format in and of itself.
BLKO is great. I think it's just a great way for finding like high level matches for your rank and just being able to kind of rewatch those and get better through every season. And just joining back is always so fun. It's like, oh, who do I face this year? And like, just it's always exciting.
100%, yeah. And I think it's a great way to stay motivated, great way to stay playing the game. That's why I joined. It keeps me honest and playing some good old Street Fighter 6. But without further ado, let's take a look at the rundown. I know everybody's been waiting to see which matches we were going to pick. So let's pull up that rundown so we can show you what's at the top of the inning and then also what's at the bottom of the inning. Now, starting down here at the bottom of the inning, well, you know, I'll go ahead and say this first. Hot Soup pulled a fast one. He wanted to make sure that you guys got your, not one, not two, but triple the dose of JP goodness. So we have 3 JP players for you guys to witness tonight. And at the very bottom of our bottom of the inning, we have MJ Gamma versus Lazy Boredom in the Premier Pool. And then Division A will see Double Sack versus Hornhead. And if you don't want to see any JP players, that might be the one to tune into. But if you're here for the JP goodness, JP action, then we will be right here at the top of the inning, kicking it off with Erebus versus Divine Consumer, and then followed by Satora versus Arlo in the Spartan Pool. All right, you guys, this is going to be some amazing stuff. And what we're going to do next is going to go right into the tail of the tape. However, what I do want to kind of just kind of let you guys know, oh, and by the way, Clem Prime 13, thank you for the gift of subs. Always appreciate that. Let me ask you guys this. Obi-Wan, as far as, you know, maybe like in your experience of playing against JP, do you think JP has any like terrible matchups?
Well, he doesn't have a terrible matchup against me, I'll tell you that much. But in general, the characters I play, I haven't played a single character that kind of makes his life super difficult. You know, I would say probably the best of them is DJ, just because he has a lot of tools to deal with his zoning. I think having a double fireball is a little bit hard for JP to deal with in kind of the mid-range. And obviously he has very good rush down, so.
Yeah. And you know what? We are going to go ahead and see JP run the whole gamut. And we're going to start off with Air coming right up. There it is. Obi-Wan, Navi, I'm going to let you guys take over. Tell us what you see about the tail of the tape when you think about this matchup.
looking at the stats right now, it looks like the ranked win versus character kind of brings a lot of story for me, seeing how Erebus, how they're going to go ahead and follow the matchup and kind of keep Elena away. And I guess for Divine Consumer, how they go around JP's traps.
Yeah, and Erebus looks like they're a ranked demon. 28,000 matches compared to only 693 for Divine Consumer, but that doesn't mean anything in a match like this. Interesting also that Erebus has a very high win percent in their pool this year, so we'll see what Divine Consumer can do to bring that down.
I'm ready to go.
Okay. Ooh, I like this Elena color. Alright. Nice perfect parry by Divine Consumer that unfortunately got checked by Erebus.
And there's kind of what I was looking for in this matchup is, JP has some very imposing long-reaching normals, but so does Elena. And if she can induce some whiffs, she can get him to the corner very easily.
Exactly what you're talking about. It looks like Elena was in the corner, but now JP.
But Elena very low on drive, which is not a good place to be against JP.
Ooh,
Great read on that forward heavy punch.
great confirm. Nice. We're still trying to keep the drive gauge. Oh. Burn out. Nice. An anti-air, right? Erebus.
Is that it then? Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, at these matches, a lot of sort of feeling out of the way the opponent likes to play neutral. I'm interested to see how much Erebus winds up using Divine Consumer winds up using Elena's spin to bypass some JP's zoning, and how much of a factor that is.
What a DI. Let's see. Finishing off the DP. Divine Consumer's been going with that meaty kick every time, testing to see if Erebus wants to go ahead and use Amnesia. They're still not coming out.
Playing it patient, and Erebus is able to get fully out of the corner and get her back, get them back full screen.
Nice. What a parry into the DI. We're gonna go into level 3 or level 2.
Yeah, that looks like it should be enough.
Yep, that does.
Great
Divine
conversion.
Consumer takes the second round.
Know your damage, save your super.
Nice fight.
Fight. Round. Fight.
Ooh, nice. Firm. Taken to the corner all the way. Nice. One throw.
No anti-air,
Oh, with
but
another.
she does get him back there.
Firm. Low on drive gauge. Push with the level 1. Into another level 1.
Couple
To the
level 1.
TP.
Very low on drive.
Nice, that was a cool combo. I haven't seen it like do a level 1 consecutively like that. Oh my god, but this is not good for Divine Consumer. Oh, this level 2.
Yeah, JP's
Oh.
level 2.
The
for those at
defense!
home,
Oh my god.
blocked it out. Incredible.
That gets a second chance at life and the parry. Nice.
What a save. Kept their composure in the corner, pulled it out. What stood out, as you can see here on the stat sheet, 5 perfect parries for Divine Consumer that round. He really had the timing on those down. Also, those punish counters, catching those whiffs in neutral. Ultimately, it came down to playing some really great defense in the third round in the corner.
Sure, yeah, looking at the time cornered, we want to see Erebus continue with that corner pressure, keeping Elena there, but and taking that one. Nice. Lied.
Looking afraid to walk up to each other for a second there, but sure enough, we get some drive right now.
Anti-air. Reaction to DI. TP portal. Wow. Erebus is mauling Divine Consumer in the corner, but gets the
Yeah, they were
jab.
still able to hold on to their drive gauge though.
Nice, perfect parry into the punish. Ooh, was it a safe jump setup?
Yeah, that might have been a safe jump, but too far for it to hit.
Probably at the corner only, but Erebus closing the round out with
Yeah, it's still safe if it's mid-screen, even if it doesn't hit.
New
So.
game.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, nice. Going through the fireball. That was expensive, but let's see how. You can see the drive gauge for Divine Consumer.
Yeah, poking,
Just trying.
stalling it out, getting that drive back up.
Exactly. Took him to
Another
the corner.
perfect parry. That's just incredible. They are locked in.
Yeah, it looks like Divine Consumer definitely has Erebus's number right now.
Dang.
Reading them like a book.
They might have labbed
Nice.
JP.
Ooh, gets hit with the OD amnesia. Nice. Oh,
Not able to
doesn't
get it to pick up though.
Portals are out. Link swirl. One hit away just for the Divine Consumer. I feel like it would be the same
Yeah,
thing for
had-
Erebus. Level 2.
Another tough spot.
Nice.
Wow.
Good defense on the level 2. That's the second one that they've just perfectly caught.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Wow. In the end, it just comes
If I
down
could-
to a well-timed button.
Yeah, just using the EX4 to go through the portals and then just still beating out the button. GP calls out.
So JP, maybe, Erebus may be a little wary of the roll neutral jumping there to call it out successfully.
Straight hits is getting put to the corner, but gets out. Gets the sweep. Low on drive gauge. Are we gonna see level 3 from JP or level 2? Oh, yeah, level 3. Oh, what a jump by
Is
Divine
that gonna be it? They don't have any meter.
It is.
Looks
I
like
think
it's gonna be
so.
enough. They got the critical art too.
Ooh, it is enough. Divine Consumer going up 2-0.
Yeah, with the read on the reversal, getting the punish. Once again, lots of punish counters, lots of perfect parries. Erebus starting to see some playing around the Lynx roll, setting up portals and trying to cross up Divine Consumer as they go through it.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely Divine Consumer is putting up the stats with all the perfect parries, but Erebus still with the time corner at 18 seconds over 12. If they're able to contain that, I feel like they're able to bring back the set.
Yeah, it's still quite early, and I can tell you as well as anyone, we've seen some crazy comebacks in these BLKO sets.
Nice, confirm. Again with the target combo.
Oh, a little early on the amnesia. I think she didn't.
Definitely good for Erebus creating some space, but Divine Consumer didn't get that. Dual burnout.
Wow,
What an overhead.
the slide, the overhead.
Thanks. Nice fight.
Round 2.
That's something I do. Okay.
Gets hit. Try doesn't connect.
All right, Erebus takes him
Corner.
to the corner,
Oh,
but Elena with those long normals able to find her way out.
yes. Almost taking JP all
Although
the
it didn't
other
take it,
corner.
didn't get the plus frames off. Maybe they were wary of amnesia there.
Level 2, take it back to your drive gauge. Take it to the corner. Oh, the combo's not done.
Dang.
Yep.
I think there was a reset in there somewhere.
I think it was with the spike on top. But Erebus trying to get their first game. Then my Consumer trying to get that 3-0 lead. Nice throw. Sitting on those spikes. One thing that Divine Consumer has been trying to condition Erebus is to not put in as many portals with dangerous against World.
Yeah, I think I'm also seeing them hesitate at moments just to wait for a potential amnesia. I think they got hit by it one too many times.
Erebus gets blocked, but Divine Consumer being burned on not being able to punish. And Erebus gets some space that they really need, setting up the level 2. Hit. Send him to the corner. Oh my god.
They've almost got their drive back.
No, flipped overhead would have been crazy. Oh, Divine
And there it
Consumer
was. He was
hit the-
waiting for it, and he finally got the amnesia and the punish. 3-0. Not a good spot to be for Erebus, but still got 2 games, or well, 2 games of insurance before you're eliminated. They did manage to get more punish counters there. They did start using throws, although weren't able to. Divine Consumer wasn't back rolling, was able to get right back in. So I think, where Erebus could really, the difference I see is being able to keep Divine Consumer in the corner and not let him get out. But easier said than done, right?
Exactly. Just with the fact that right now Elena's presenting, or Divine Consumer is presenting that EX World, it makes it hard for Erebus to set up and play comfortably at JP.
Yeah, I have a feeling this might not be a terrific matchup for JP, just based on her normals and the ability to just roll her way through the zoning.
Gets caught trying to DI, some normal or special, gets caught. In the corner.
I think maybe Hatsu picked this one to downplay JP.
Nice, gets to confirm and takes the round.
Nice fight.
1 round away from being up 4-0. I feel like in BLKO it's definitely very dangerous to get down 4-0. I feel like 3-0 it's still a little bit manageable, but once you're down 4-0 it definitely becomes a lot more difficult.
Yeah, when you're on that last life, you play with a little more desperation, but at the same time it could help you lock in.
So let's see. Divine Consumer burning out just to get through all those portals. They're not in a path, but being in the corner and successfully gets through one. Still not in danger though. Drive rush low.
Rush low. This is Street Fighter 6,
Is that it then?
and we're evened up at 1 round each.
Just trying to get that one game. That's all you need. Be a big confidence booster. Oof.
Yeah, my personal feeling about these sets is that momentum is a very big thing, just like in in sports, because they are so long compared to a first to 2, first to 3 format. The tides can shift and it can get in your head.
Yeah, and the good thing about this is that you can, take a breath between, each game, be able to regain your thoughts, because it can get stressful.
Oh yeah.
As you see Divine Consumer getting out of the corner there. Drive rush DI, trying to catch some type of check from Divine Consumer and gets hit by the drive rush. Ooh. Like the infinite there. Uh-oh. Divine Consumer gets caught again.
Burning out to do it.
Let's see. Level
Burnout
2.
against JP is not the place you want to be, but Divine Consumer so far has navigated it pretty well.
Yeah. You can only do it so many times.
Yeah.
With the chip damage. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Almost getting it. And the
The air to air, very nice. Erebus gets on
Nice.
the board. Could definitely feel a shift in the momentum there. Like Erebus might have found their footing. They did have a couple perfect parries. Divine Consumer didn't get any that round, which is surprising given what we've seen in some of the previous ones. So excited to see whether Eris can mount a comeback and even it up.
Yeah. Kind of like how you're saying, it's a long set, so how perfect parry dictated the beginning of the set. Now, without it, we see Divine Consumer taking their first L. So we're gonna see how the next few games are being approached. Nice overhead.
Oh,
gets
there it
hit by the
is. We haven't seen a command grab yet.
No. We have
And that's the kind of thing that when you see it once, you kind of have to look for it again. So it just adds to your mental stack, you know.
Oh, nice. Do you believe? I believe. Oh,
Oh, the drop!
the drop.
Landed the low, but wound up going into the sides without dropping the link.
Alright, Erebus catching some traction. Let's see if they can take this round. Be able to take it back 3-2.
A lot of drive gauge damage there.
Exactly, you can see Erebus putting in that DI in that sequence.
Oh,
Taking
and
the drag gauge damage, and for this moment, and that is
Yeah.
it. If I'm not, oh, drop.
Still got it. Still got the pickup.
Yes, still recovers and still gets their second game.
And that's one of JP's great strengths is that drive gauge damage, especially with the Super Art 2. You know, you saw, I think Divine Consumer was surprised that they had burned out because they went into, I believe it was a drive rush and, you know, wound up burning themselves out accidentally.
Yeah, and you know, for JP has such like a toolkit where once he gets going, it's really hard, you know, to stop or be able to get the timing that they're throwing out spikes or portals. So we saw that Divine Consumer had good timings on that, and just that last game, it's just like Erebus was able to adjust and
Yeah, I think we're starting to see Erebus's full screen zoning become a little more effective. Maybe he's figured out some rhythm.
early burnout. Divine blocking the overhead, gets hit with the DI. Erebus setting up the portal. I think, ooh, yet another mishap on the combo, but still gets the EX grab.
Yeah, that'll get you
Gets you.
when you're on the
Is
when you're on your back heel.
Command grab.
Yeah, I think Divine Consumer a little in their own head. That's twice in 5 seconds they dropped a combo or didn't stand confirmed. Perhaps maybe just a little bit in their own head, but you know, again, it's still a long set. You've got potentially at least 3 more games to find your footing and get back on the get the upper hand back. Triple sway, love it as a DJ player.
Oh, what a punish! Getting the corner. Drive gauge. Going for the throw.
Looking for the amnesia, didn't get it.
Yeah, after getting caught by a couple of them, you can see the get back
Yeah.
a little bit. Here comes level 2, and
He
almost
got
perfect
through.
defense, but still can't kill yet. And it seems like it was burns out.
Looked like Erebus was
Oh my
waiting
god,
for the
jostling
roll
for
there.
space. Just one hit, one miss.
Whoa!
What a whip!
Not quite the spacing to get the follow-up
Oh,
there.
just sending out the level 2. The spike doesn't come from JP.
Oh,
my
wow!
god! And
Plus
doesn't
frames
get-
into shimmy. Punish the amnesia with a throw. That's all it took.
Staying alive in the set. What a round.
Erebus mashing out of the pressure there. I think they were trying to walk up throw.
Getting
But
hit
Divine
by
Consumer is
Sway.
still able to take them to the corner.
Fancy air. Combo into it and level 1.
Using level 1.
They're trying to
Using
maybe
2
they're
level
trying
1s.
to- Yeah. That didn't build any drive gauge for them, so they thought they were doing to stall, but
Oh, a throw
they're in a
should
great
kill him
position
now.
here. Oh. Gets hit by the DI.
And Divine Consumer back with the momentum, up 4-2, 1 win away from taking the set. You see there 7 punish counters. They were able to find their footing, you know, get the spacing and punish not just buttons, but also those amnesias we saw.
Yeah, just unfortunate for Erebus too. Just 22 seconds time cornered compared to 7.8 Divine Consumer, and we're getting the Blanca.
Ready to go.
Round 1.
No more JP for Erebus. Maybe he feels like he can control lane a little bit more.
Yeah, sometimes you just need that character switch to change the momentum, throw them a curveball, or maybe you see something about the way they play where you think maybe they won't be able to handle some aspect of your character.
Yeah, I feel like Blanca is a really good pick for Erebus. Just because it's Blanca's can kind of be like a surprise factor, especially in like a couple games. So
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I mean, it's a
Blanca
first
and they
to two
can
monster, right?
yeah.
And, you know,
Exactly.
very different character from JP, but also a lot of setups and set play. So in some ways, kind of similar mindset.
So you can see Erebus got that first round. But now in the corner, we'll see if the tail of the tape kind of says the same thing of Erebus putting Divine Consumer in the corner. Gets hit by the DI. Everybody gets safe jump, gets hit by the
DP
DI.
call out on the DP.
They ran up kids. Ooh, almost hit them with the DP and wow, perfect by Divine Consumer.
Yeah, and waiting to the
Definitely
last second to DP that ball just to make sure it wasn't a fake out.
Exactly. Being what the king. Nice, gets the DP, gets hit by the Blanca ball. Gets baited. Is able to drive rush, but still gets hit by the check. And here we go. Blanca Silly's level 2. Oh! Doesn't seem to
I
happen.
think they were a little early on the back medium kick, whiffed it.
Gets hit by the DP. It's such a scary situation for Erebus. Gets the hit. Still has level 2. Can't really use it.
Oh!
Ooh.
Baited.
Unfortunate. Yeah, unfortunate. Good light Blanca ball by Erebus.
That's the kind of
Very-
devious mind you have to have if you want to play Blanca.
Exactly. You got to be able to switch it up, mix it up. You know, Blanca has so many options that are able to just, you know, move that are in directions that you're not expecting. So
Yeah, his movement options are fairly unique in the game. Time cornered nearly double for Erebus, but able to take the game in the end.
that was shaping up to be a great set. Erebus being able to save off if going down 5-2 to Divine Consumer. Let's see. They're gonna have to keep this momentum for 3 more games. Ooh.
Yeah, you can only get away with full screen Blanca balls for so long. And Divine Consumer able to parry it there.
It's the EX reverse to get out of the corner.
Oh, and that was punishable. Divine Consumer wasn't able to get there in time, though.
Nice. Getting them slowly to the corner. Gets the dash into back throw. A lot of side switching happening.
Yeah, I think Divine
now.
Consumer was a little hesitant going up to the corner, wary of the jump back air ball, which didn't come out. Erebus being very unpredictable,
Yeah.
sowing a little chaos.
Oh my gosh. Meeting Divine Consumer's drivers halfway and getting him with the grab. This is the EX Blanca roll. It's a big damage for Divine Consumer. You see Divine Consumer parrying a lot of these Blanca balls. Potentially getting caught with the light one at the grab.
He's gonna take
There.
take him to the corner.
Oh, level
Oh,
2
but he
on
didn't block it
Wake
out.
Up. Still in the corner. Wow, what a parry by
Oh.
Consumer. And goes under Blanca.
Great parry, but wasn't able to connect. Went right under him.
Nice. Blanca to level 1. This kill. Yep.
That's
Nice.
the whiff
Erebus
punish.
bringing it back 4-4. Going into final game.
Erebus using Blanca's crouch medium punch very effectively both games to get some punish counters and seal the deal. Not much time spent in the corner by either player during that game, interestingly.
Yeah.
And 2 perfect parries by Divine Consumer. I think both of those were Blanca balls.
Yeah. However, that one that he wasn't able to capitalize. unfortunate, but you know, as long as they're able to continue parrying it, like now,
Yeah.
they should
And you're
be
not going to get too
fine.
much damage off those, but the screen position, I mean, just look at that.
Yeah, and it makes Blanca hesitate.
Ooh, an accidental back throw there. It's happened to all of us.
Yeah, let's see how that shapes up the rest of the round. Eric is just mauling with Blanca right in the corner. Ooh, that is the unfortunate effect of Elena whiffing on crouching opponents.
We haven't seen a ton of DPs from Divine Consumer, but to get out of the corner. But I think
Nice. Eric was able to get out the corner. Low on drive gauge. Gets hit. And I think we're gonna see level 2 from Divine. Not even.
yeah.
Meterless kill. Divine
So
Consumer
one round
is
away
one
from
round
potentially
away.
taking the set. These rounds are very tense.
Rainbow Ball coming out, trying to see if we can bait any DPs from Elena. Nice.
Ooh, the
gets hit with the
overhead.
overhead. Ooh, goes up for the walk-up grab.
Ooh,
Divine
cancels
Consumer
into
get out
hop
of
to
it.
get out of the corner.
Keeping up with the pressure. Trying to take Elena drive gauge. Divine Consumer wasn't ready for the hop there, seems to have gotten hit by the grab.
Yeah.
To level 1. That is a perfect. That's sending us into final game, final round for this set.
Yeah, Erebus with some really great pressure in the corner there. You know, Divine Consumer kind of waiting for, maybe potentially looking for one thing to get out. To ultimately able to take the round there.
Nice. Divine Consumer got Erebus into the corner, quick into the round, but Erebus is trying to find their way out, bringing out the Rainbow Ball and the Blanca Ball, trying to get something going. It's always scary when Divine.
We haven't seen the command grab from the Blanca. I wonder if it'll show its face. We did see a couple from the JP.
With the Rainbow Ball into the Light Blanc Ball, which gets pegged by Divine Consumer into the
and
safe jump.
She's got him on the back foot. Gets the hit.
Oh, and gets
Takes
hit.
the game.
What a set
Ultimate.
by Divine Consumer and Erebus.
Yeah, great timing, leaving gaps, but Erebus did not try and reversal out of the pressure there. Was able to keep going, get some hits, and take the game. Great set by both players. An impressive almost comeback by Erebus to take that to final game, final round. Navi, what do you think was the difference overall in that set?
I feel like Divine Consumer was, especially versus JP, was very well versed in how to get past portals. So that definitely limited Erebus in what they're able to do. So, however, you can see that in Burnout, Divine Consumer had 10 more Burnouts than Erebus was still able to pull out the set
Yeah,
in the end. What about you?
Yeah, they navigated Burnout very well against JP, who's obviously not an easy character to be in Burnout against. You know, and just getting the lead up on JP before Erebus switched over to Blanca by itself was enough. You know, it perhaps looked a little more even with the Blanca, but not enough for Erebus to fully come back. So,
Yeah,
what
what
a
a great
first
match.
set.
Go ahead, Navi.
Yeah, no, just what a first set. You know, just excited to see what's next.
Yeah, and it's so interesting just to see how that whole journey unfolds. You know, we saw Divine Consumer just with absolute calmness navigating the level 2 labyrinth of JP with the greatest of ease. You know, and then Erebus making that swap to Blanca and definitely bringing it back. But what a fire set! All right, well, we're not done with the JP goodness yet. We have on deck Satora versus Arlo, which I am going to absolutely predict will be a banger. Let's take a look at this tail of tape. Take it away, y'all.
yeah, both.
Alright.
Go ahead, Navi.
No, you can go ahead. Go ahead. You happily get the start.
Yeah, so I'm interested to see how this matchup plays out. Ed, like Elena, does have a lot of long normals to contend with JP's, although he doesn't have the ways to skip through his zoning like Elena does. So I'm interested to see how this match looks different from the last one. Both ones do very well in the matchup against the other character with a above 70% win percent, with a fair number of matches also in rank, so that's a good sample size. It looks like Satora is doing pretty well in his pool. Arlo does not have any games on record. It looks like yet.
An honor.
And it looks like it's a New York team kill here, both hailing from New York. Alright, let's get started. Ooh, we get to see another JP versus our favorite Ed. Alright, getting started.
Satora with the whiff punish to get in.
One thing about this matchup is how, you know, Sakura's going to be able to close out the space with, you know, Ed's long normals. And drive rush right there being able to go in.
Yeah, his drive rush on its own isn't fantastic, but being able to go into those longer normals does extend it a fair amount.
Cyber kick gets called out. Yeah,
A little cat and mouse there, dashing in and out, potentially looking to
Trying to-
attack.
Especially getting one of those.
Satora always so sharp with whiff punishing, able to take it there.
Yeah.
Round 2. Fight.
And one thing that, you know, Ed and Satora especially is able to, you know, play at a specific range that it's hard for his opponent to catch them. You know, he's always waiting at the perfect time for the whiff. Right now, getting caught with the burnout until level 2.
Yes, Satora went for a drive rush ODDP there, which didn't hit, but Arlo wasn't able to
Face back.
land the Super R2 as a punish. Excuse me.
Oh, just waiting mid-screen. Think who's gonna press the button first. IDG. Throw. Oh. EXDP's through the EX Ghost, but does not get the open that he wants. Still alive in a good spot here. He's getting to level 2.
And that should do it.
Guess that should do it. No need for dream combo, just something simple, and Silverhut takes the first game.
Yeah, I think that set we saw a lot of punish counters from both. You know, I think we saw a mix of explosive offense and patience in neutral, which was nice to see. And ultimately, Satora able to take the set. Not too much time in the corner for either. Most of that was played mid-screen.
Calls out the round start drive rush.
That's a nice bit of tech that Ed is able to block to counter the spike with the fireball startup and then send the fireball as a response. It's a nice tool to have against JP.
So we're getting the kill rush into DI. Now back in the corner. This is where JP excels at. Just keeping you in the corner, setting up portal. Yep, we're gonna see it. Portal set up. EX. Great defense. Just trying to keep everything. But here comes the
There's
level
the
2
burnout.
coming
There's
to
no coming back from that. And
the rest of that drive.
Arlo able to take the round.
Is that it then? Round 2. Fight.
Getting started here. They're showing us some flickers, just trying to see what you can catch from afar.
Yeah,
Arlo
trying to give Arlo some
trying to-
different looks.
Yeah, Arlo baiting out that parry right there, getting a great spot right now, trying to take to the corner. Wow, and to catch the amnesia low, does his level 3, gets his drive gauge back, and puts him in a great spot right now.
Yeah. And there's that drive rush flicker again.
What? Done already?
Using some misdirection to get some conversions here.
All right. That level
Satora always ready to
Such a good
super
idea.
when needed.
I hadn't thought about that though. It's a good idea. B.
Yeah, you've got Ned. Are you taking some notes here?
Of course. It's always good to watch high level, Ed versus JP. Seeing how they're able to, go against the matchup. Nice DP. The knockdown to the safe
Taking a
jump.
safe jump into burnout.
Doesn't have enough for level 2. They have level 1. Will he go for the burnout sequence? Yes, he will. Nice.
Sato
Satora
with the
has
chip
game
kill
two.
there against Arlo.
real.
Interestingly, Satora spent quite a bit of time there in the corner on both sides of the screen, but able to take the game, able to survive some burnout. So now up 2-0. Arlo has to, figure out a way to get those conversions, maybe not fall for some of that misdirection, like the drive rush flicker and things like that.
Yeah, and Arlo's doing a great job of baiting parry as well as getting caught with anti-air, so we're gonna see how they kind of adapt to what Satora is showing. Because I feel like they have a great corner setups that just haven't worked so far. Nice.
Yes, Satora getting out for a moment with a empty jump into low. Arlo able to get him back in the corner.
Still alive though.
Yeah,
Still gets hit with the
just a
spike.
chip of health. Spike covers everything in that range.
Unfortunate. Going into round 2. Let's see if Arlo can take this game.
I think Arlo is on very firm footing. He's down 2 games, but a lot of these rounds could have gone either way. So interested to see if the momentum shifts here.
Yep. Like we were talking about earlier, keeping 3-0 versus 4-0.
Satora deciding to go into burnout there on his own terms with a drive reversal rather than take the chip out from JP. Well-timed sweep into the meaty.
Frame trap level 2. So he's gonna get his drive ace back. Nice call out with the DI. Takes the round.
That's how it's done.
Alright, final round. Here we go. This can go either way. I think 3-0 is better. Or 2-1 is better than 3-0. Especially for Arlo. Gets the driver's jab.
Arlo, I think, playing very patiently there, not extending any normals, knowing that Satora is very sharp with the whiff punishes today.
Getting caught on the jumper. And punish counter. 1 hit away. Ooh, calls out the OD amnesia. And takes. Goes into level 2. To level 1. So we're getting fancy with his combos and taking
Yeah, little
3-0
stylish for the
lead
kill.
for the show.
But hey, he did make him watch the movie.
Yeah, would you
All right,
rather
so-
watch a level 2 into level 1 than a level 3?
So up 3-0. Again, Satora with more time cornered, but ultimately able to get out every time and secure the win. Arlo is doing well, but needs to find a way to keep him cornered when he gets him there, and get more of those conversions.
Nice drive rush overhead. Getting the corner early is Arlo. Ooh. Starts with a throw. Nice pressure. The portal setup. Not even. He doesn't need
Got it.
it.
I expected your story to be more
The JP character is pretty good, no?
Yeah, he's got so much potential in those juggles.
Ooh, getting the teleport into the punish counter. Hold this level 2, please. Nice defense by
That's
Satoru,
the
but
hit.
still gets caught by the low.
Perfect KO. Talk about getting
Great.
momentum back.
And
Satoru ultimately not able to hold that Super R2, and that wound up being the thing that took the game and got Arlo on the board. Still got
yeah,
a long road ahead, but interested to see where this goes. Uh, Arlo with 4 punish counters that game. Um, Not too much on our stats board in general here. Just the one
yeah,
burnout from Arlo. It's interesting.
yeah. Just a quick Street Fighter 6 game. Just
Just good honest Street Fighter. Portals, unblockable Super R2s, the usual.
Arlo keeping up his momentum here into the portal. Ooh, gets that back throw. Nice anti with the jab.
Arlo trying to opt for some evasion there, but Satoru able to keep him in the corner.
Keeping up the pressure, making sure Arlo doesn't get out, but a great call out on the DI
Yeah.
into the level 2. I think this burns him out too. No, but the great portal into the command grab.
Surprise command grab.
Is that it then?
Alright, we all get caught by those.
Oh yeah. First one's always free, I say to myself.
Nice. Arlo keeping up their momentum, really able to, making traction, getting this 3-2. See how Satoru adapts to these 3 quick rounds that have happened in succession. Ooh, check on the drive
Yeah,
rush.
Arlo just chucking out that cane and gets the hit eventually. Really able to
Trying to
compete
creep.
with Ed's substantial normals in this matchup.
Dang.
Oh, he went for style there, man.
Yep. Match style with style in JP's own.
Respect
special
it. Maybe that was payback for the level 2 into level 1. The cheeky reset. So we saw those 3 punish counters there from Arlo. And that DI to call out Satoru's flicker in the first round led to the Super R2. Starting to get potentially a read on some of Satoru's timing and options.
Yeah. Like those little decisions like 1DI can, take a round for you and just, give you such a mental boost.
Satoru jumped the command grab that time, so maybe now he's ready. I always find it counterintuitive because I'm on defense, I want to jump back, but you have to jump forward to get the punish, right?
Yeah. You're just still jostling for, screen position and, inching, JP little by little to the corner.
Lance the jump medium kick, but not able to get the pickup.
He's hit by low twice.
Seeing a little hesitancy.
Kill rush gets hit. The portal set up. I wonder if JP could kill it, but no need. Portal is there.
Is that it then? Round 2.
Well, it looks like his alt name here is John Portal, so would you expect any less?
His club has level 2 Larry. Love it.
I think he
Alright,
might be a
so
JP main.
Ooh, getting Arlo to the corner here, but being able to create space. JP's preferred range, light kick into level 2.
Single hit confirm
Side
into
switch
the
here.
level 2 side switch.
Gets hit the X extension with the portal into the setup. So we're getting hit there and goodbye the round.
Wow, puts it away.
Arlo.
Very tricky to
Great.
navigate a situation like that. Those situations are going to happen versus JP, and you're not going to be ready for everyone. I think what Satoru needs to do is sort of find a way to get back on his footing in neutral, get the conversions, get JP to the corner, work his magic. both with some very scary pressure, very scary offense. So excited to see what happens the rest of the set.
Yeah, it definitely feels like Arlo has found a specific, rhythm and timing to keep Satoru away. So here they're gonna be able to keep that momentum going to game 7. Ooh, nice parry by Satoru, getting the back throw.
Yeah, we haven't seen
Gauge.
too many parries this match.
Yeah. Ooh. Trying to keep that drive gauge, Satoru trying to strip it away. Ooh, and tries to call it out.
Satoru sending the ODDP, but he was not pressing.
Yeah, risked it for the biscuit. Did not work out.
Sometimes you gotta send it.
Nice. Arlo on like a freight train right now, just getting round by round. Staying at a good distance right now, but Satoru.
Man, very
That punish
crisp whiff
counter.
punish by Satoru to take the corner.
Oh, the amnesia into punish counter throw. Ooh, nice defense by Satoru on the portal mix-up. Now he has to hold his level 2. Ooh, gets hit by the overhead. Still good defense, but goodbye to your drive gauge. He still lives here. But what is the setup? What's the Oki? Oh my gosh. Just following him gets the drive reversal. Oh, he needed.
Satoru's,
Oh.
they're both one hit away.
Satoru gets the 5 HK. So able to take that round. Good defensive patience by Satoru, just getting mauled in the corner for 30 seconds and being able to take the round. Great patience.
Yeah, knew he had that level 3 in the back pocket. Didn't need it in the end.
Facing there. Satoru sending out the level 2. Ooh, and Arlo gets hit by it after sending out a spike.
Yeah, not liking the JP's pressure. He'd rather be burnout on offense than dealing with the mix.
Air to air. Nice defense. Oh, this he's one away.
Yeah.
Nice drive gauge back. Nice drive reversal. Very low drive range and gets the DI.
Yeah, great timing, great read on the DI. Wall
Yeah, what a
splat into the
strategy.
finish.
Exactly. What a strategy by Satoru to send out that level 2 in burnout and getting that hit conversion, which essentially won him the round.
Yeah. And you can see there, and we saw it in the game, significantly more time cornered, able to get out and take that first round, and pick up the game in the second.
Ooh.
He's
Carlos
ready
trying
for
to
those
be
grabs
sneaky
now.
with it. Yeah. But still gets the jump in. Portal. Ooh. Shimmy gets the grab but doesn't get the conversion. Back to mid-screen. Now 75 seconds, that's a lot of time. Arlo gets the hit.
I expected your story to be more interesting. Round 2.
Throws the handkerchief
Drops the
on him.
hanky, ready for round
Yeah.
2.
Ooh, whip sweep there. Not punished by Satoru. Nice overhead. Gets blocked.
Ready for the
but
DI this time.
double exporter into jab.
Great carry with Oki.
Yeah.
Still both fairly low on drive meter, not able to make a big splash to apply pressure. Although Satoru is getting his back fairly fast.
I was doing a great job of keeping him in the corner. Going to level 3. Will it kill? I think so. Very clearly will.
And
send
here
it
we
in
are,
the
4-4. Final game. We've seen a remarkable comeback from Arlo, but Satora able to get some momentum back. But now we're back at 4-4. In that game, Arlo did not spend any time in the corner, compared to 17 seconds for Satora. Ultimately, anything could happen in the final game. So interested to see where this one goes.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's kind of been the story for Arlo is the more he has Satorha in the corner and the less he is, it turns out to be a good win for him. So let's see how this game 9 turns out. So we're getting a nice early head start, getting Arlo into the corner, throwing out some flickers, trying to parry the DI.
Double DI. He's playing to win.
Gotta keep them on their toes. Alright, back to JP's preferred spot. Satora trying to inch in, denying him that comfortability. Nice.
Arlo trying to make him whiff the DP with the empty jump, with Ed having slower DPs than most characters.
Oh, catches dash.
Sick pickup by Sato, and he's one round away from taking the set.
Yeah, you can see that the gets a whiff punish.
Yeah, I think that one was straight out of the Footsie's handbook, whipped a light and got the punish.
He goes into level 2, just trying to strip him from the drive rage. Gets a good amount of hits. Ooh, dash up, jump. Oh, what a DI parry. Now getting up to the corner with level 3 in the back pocket. Gets the hit. Does he spend it? Nope.
Yeah, he holds. I don't think he had it, and he needs the super meter
Yeah.
because he's burnt out now.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't think
Maybe
it
a
would
slight
have killed.
miscalculation. Let's see if Arlo can capitalize it, or if Sato can close it out.
Alright, looking for that one hit confirming to level 3. That's all he needs. Hello burns out. To level 2. Jumps it. Burning out himself as well. Gets the throw. Oh. Level 2 into the getting hit and gets
Got him on the
strategy
recovery of the
back.
whiffed, the whiffed
Oh
heavy.
my god, what a nail biter.
Yeah, here we are once again. Last game, last round.
Yeah, Arlo just jumping over that level 2. Just turn the tide for their favor. Oh, the
Sato
amnesia gets
ready
called
for
out,
the
though.
amnesia there. Still got 2 bars of
Five
super.
HK.
Arlo had to use both of his to get out of the last round.
Gets the 5 BLK to the drag rush. Gets hit. Tap pairing him from the portal. Ooh, what a TP. Can you burn him out? Oh my god. Last hit situation. Both of them with level 1 charge. Let's see if Arlo wants to get
Arlo
level
trying
2
the
charge.
overhead. Satora blocks it out. Back to neutral.
Gets hit by the Ace Ghost. Alright, oh my god, what a crouching medium punch by Satora to get to the set.
Timing is everything. Had a read, went in, took the set.
Yeah, going through that ghost, just saying, I want this set. This is mine.
Yeah, that was so well played by both of them throughout. A lot of back and forth. A lot of fireworks. So, here in the tail of the tape, we can see Satora did spend almost exactly within 20 hundredths of a second. He spent twice as much time in the corner as Arlo, but still able to take the set. 8 perfect parries, 14 throws.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to have any domination from either side, but what a set.
Yeah, absolutely. Fire set. There was so many moments where it's just like jaw dropping. Like, I can't believe that happened. Like, no, I can't believe that happened. And then, Satoru absolutely able to close it out, get that low forward, seal the deal. What a fire set. And so that concludes our top of the inning with all the extra JP goodness. Obi-Wan, what did you think so far? Seeing those two sets kick off.
I thought JP's a hell of a character. Uh, uh, but both sets were so exciting, and I can see why you chose them beyond just being JP week. Apparently, we saw the matchup from different sides. I think, Elena versus JP was very interesting. Anyway, very good from all players. Really enjoyed seeing those.
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely agree with you. Like seeing the different matchups with JP is always fun. Navi, what's your take on what we've seen so far in the top of the inning?
And we have some high level players in BLKO. That's all I can say. Just, nail biting, just seeing adjustments on both sides, seeing how, they approach the matchup, what tools are they using to be able to close space, especially against JP, just how, Portal is such a big part of playing JP, and it's just like, how do you avoid that and how do you get around it? So I think it was great to watch.
Yeah, and it's cool to see how these players do navigate on, the level 2 or all those different shenanigans from both sides. All right, so we are going to say goodbye to both of you. We really appreciate you being here, helping us narrate this top of the inning and making sure that these hype matches had some live commentary to go with it. And Navi, we'll start with you. Any sort of parting words or shout outs that you want to give before we send you off?
Just, shout out to FightRise for always showing out, and giving us, such great time and, community for us to be in that you won't be able to find anywhere else. So.
Absolutely. Thank you for that. Obi-Wan, any parting words, shout outs?
I'd like to thank you guys for having us and hosting this league. It's amazing the amount of work you guys put into this and providing it for the community. And it's great to have an opportunity to play in events like this.
For sure. Thank you so much. Yeah, and besides just being here on the showcase, if you would want to be part of these events, just join the Discord. Make sure that you're in the Discord. That way you can even just run matches with everybody, because all these players, they're running matches almost every single day, and everybody is so friendly, able to kind of just offer advice and go back and forth that way. All right, you guys, we are going to go to a short break as we switch out our commentators and get ready for the bottom of the inning. So don't go anywhere. Stick around. We have 2 more hype sets left to go. We'll see you soon. All right, welcome back, FightRise family. I like that. We had that like little top of the screen camera there for you guys. You guys, we had an amazing top of the inning. We are back for a bottom of the inning with some extra JP goodness. Not all JP goodness, but some extra JP goodness. But first, before we get into our matches, I want to start down here right underneath me. I don't know why it says Splash. You're not Splash. But Satoru is right here underneath me. Satoru, welcome in. Hey, listen, you don't look gray. You look great. Satoru was telling us behind the scenes that he looks gray on his camera, but no, you look great. How are you doing tonight? How are you feeling?
I'm doing just fine. I got a whole weekend of tournaments behind me. And, last week's BLK was mad stressful, as you guys may have seen from Arlo putting on the bus ass on me. That was a really good match, right? But otherwise, I'm doing just great. I had a really awesome weekend over at NGNN Offline. If you guys don't know, the host Mikey, fantastic guy. Please join NGNN this upcoming Friday. He always advertises it in FightRise as well. And Lazy Boredom goes in to show out every week. Support the guy as well, right? But otherwise, I'm doing just fine, man.
Yeah, and what a great name. No God, no neutral, NGN. I love that. All right, and then joining us here in the bottom of our screen, Do You Wanna Taste? Love that name. And is this your first time joining us on stream as a commentator?
Yes, it is. Hopefully everything goes smooth here tonight.
Absolutely. Well, that's what this whole community week is for. Well, how are you doing? How are you feeling about this whole BLKO thing, the matches seen so far, how the season's going? Tell us your thoughts.
It's been an incredible watch this season. This is, I actually am not participating this year, but just seeing everybody else in it, like how hard they work to improve on their game, it's really nice to watch.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're always running sets in the Discord, so we're always glad to have you there, being part and running all those sets with everybody. But without further ado, let's go into our bottom of the inning matches. Later tonight, we'll have our premier pool with MJ Gamma. Is it Gamma or is it Gamma?
I think it's Gamma, I think.
Gamma, MJ Gamma on JP versus Lazy Boredom. I'm going to give you two guesses on who he plays. But starting off tonight, Division A, we have Double Sack versus Hornhead, two of our GOATs. Let's go ahead and go right into the tail.
NFC extraordinaire shows up in FightRise every now and then and just puts the bus on everybody with his entirely random selection of characters. And on the other end, we got Hornhead, a FightRise mainstay for the longest, our resident Chun-Li. What do you think about these players?
Double Sack, I've played against him for a long time. Gotten my butt kicked by him for a long time. Hornhead, his Chun-Li is nasty. He's just such a character specialist on her. And even though this is traditionally a very bad matchup for Chun-Li, I think when you're that much of a character loyalist, you work around that a lot, you know.
Yeah, I mean, especially since, we're seeing right here an unbelievable almost 10,000 games in ranked from the side of Hornhead. This guy you'd be guessing better if you were trying to guess what he hasn't seen, because he's seen so much. I don't think that's how that's supposed to be said. I meant to say the other way around. You know what I mean? But let's get into the game. What? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? We're already seeing back fierce rounds start to beat the stand strong from Sack. That's a great preview of what we're probably going to see, huh, Taste?
Oh, yeah. Nice job keeping up the drive gauge here by Hornhead as well.
Yeah, I feel like this matchup, a lot of the time, it's going to be Hornhead trying to get these little chips against Dawson's pokes. Right, Kikoken, it kind of does both, where you can hold down back to block at the same time while charging it. So whenever you're done, you can throw the fireball, but not that Tensho. Yeah, far at that level was so sick. I love that level, man. Right. Already seeing a bit of a difference in gameplay from Sack. From the beginning of the round, Sack was favoring trying to engage on the ground at that distance, but take to the skies, backed by this fireball. Burns out for the guaranteed chip on the back medium kick.
Yeah,
this guy's
Burnout versus Dawson is just... It's almost as bad as JP.
It's pretty bad, especially in a character like Chun, who she kind of has no choice but to engage in the close range, right? Did he just duck that? He can do that? Yeah, look how active Sack is. Not trying to let Hornhead get too comfortable, especially on his way advancing. So, that's definitely, as you mentioned, this is not a good favorable matchup for Chun-Li historically. Another level 1, force that burnout.
Oh, and this is just such a tough position here. Maybe he can get a read with level 2 here. Oh no.
Doesn't extend the combo the full way. Level 2! No. This ain't third strike! Not that fast! I think, what is Chun's level 2 in third strike? Is it frame 1 in that game? It's something ridiculous, right? Yo, someone in chat, some third strike guy in chat, let me know. Is Hoyuksen in third strike frame 1? Because it definitely isn't in this game. Yeah, we're seeing a lot of high tempo play from Sack, and anytime Hornhead tries to get any kind of advantage, 6 punish counters, it kind of speaks for itself, right? No time spent in the corner, it's all just mid-range. You can attribute that to Sack. Trying his best to not get corner. Another back fierce round start, but this time with the full confirm. And now we're finally in the corner for the first time in the set. Game 2 in Street Fighter 6, really?
Oh my goodness. What a counter DI.
Phenomenal catch. Smart level 1 there to keep Sack pressured. Yep. What a pickup!
And I think that's something you really have to do in the Dawson matchup, is whenever he slips, you have to hard punish.
Yes, for sure. The idea really is that if Dawson ever gets comfortable, that's when you know you've kind of messed up, right?
Not good enough.
Air legs.
Oh,
Misses.
Side switch air legs.
Yeah, and Hornhead's gonna want to keep up the pressure here, because when you're down on drive gauge, the worst thing you can do is actually reset to full screen against Dalsum, because he's just gonna find a way to burn you off full screen. So you gotta stay close, abuse the fact that Dalsum doesn't have the greatest close range game, and just keep up those interactions, right? To try to get your drive gauge back on block. So we're right back to where we started after resetting to full screen. It's kind of what we're talking about here. No level 2 to pick up on that jump medium kick. And a level 3 to force the burn. That's a really good decision. I feel like there's not much wrong that can go on from here, I think. Aside from a fireball that gets punished by level 2, right? Oh!
Yeah. Oh, he can even potentially build back another bar or just take his time here.
Yeah, it's a lot of waiting from now on. And maybe some random stray punishes on floats, or the Hazan shoe to go straight over the Yoga Flame, runs
right
into
as
the ankle.
Gauge came back.
Yeah, right at the end. Hornhead smelled blood. He was about to go green again. And Sack correctly guessing that Hornhead would try to press advantage right there. Dude, why are we so active round start, guys? Take a break. You ever try playing Chun-Li? I feel like I could, even if you gave me 10,000 hours, I couldn't do what Hornhead did.
No.
Absolutely not. Level 3 here? Yep. Makes total sense. We might have wanted to see a level 2 instead to approach the corner a little bit faster. Because now we have to reset the neutral. Never mind. Hornhead does not care. Drive, rush, throw.
And what I've found pretty interesting here is Dolsack has yet to go for any kind of wake up reversal, and usually Dawson's they're going for it every single time. So I think he's really going to start bringing some of that there, because he was having trouble with some of that wake up pressure.
Yeah, and there's also something to be said, because it's always the ranked Dalsums you find randomly on ladder, right, that are doing it. But maybe Sack knows that Hornhead's a bit of a ranked demon. Maybe there's some mind games going in where it's like, where's the reversal? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, actually, it was a wake up slide, you know? It might be something like that. Who knows? Nice delay on the fierce that time, because Hornhead has just been doing that back fierce round
Nice
start every
parry.
time.
Oh,
Great
this is so
parry.
bad.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Nice sweep. Chun sweep is so good at that. Wow, stand fierce?
And he just split the situation so quickly there.
Yeah, misses the Serenity stance. That's what that stay medium kick was, if I were to guess. It's alright though, still got that momentum going. Stay in there, throw those fireballs. What a reaction to teleport against the drive rush. Such a mature player, I feel like, from Sack. Just trying to keep that corner push. What an anti-air. Not quite there yet. Whoa! Sorry guys, I forgot how to talk. That was so tense.
Oh my, yeah, double sack. Just whatever you think he's going to do, he's going to do the opposite every single time.
Drive impact again. So we're trying to see Hornhead, trying to, what the? That's kind of early. How much damage does it do? 50%?
I mean, I think this is a good investment here. He's got her low on drive gauge already.
Oh, it is 50.
He's up
yeah,
around.
you're right. That is pretty good. Dude, Sack is just, he's trying to play so high offense, Octane. Like, have you ever seen a Dalsum? Okay, maybe we've seen enough Dalsums do that, where they just do a really unsafe drill, but I mean, the other stuff that Sack is doing, really sharp defensive plays. Level 3 on
my
Wake Up! Get
goodness.
out of my face! Sorted? I love this super. How can anyone say Chun-Li is boring? You seeing this character? You seeing Hornhead play this character? Another unsafe mummy? Alright, we see a burnout loop here. Yeah, Hornhead just has to keep fishing for these counter hits. Otherwise, as soon as Sack gets out of burnout, it's a little bit dangerous. What a confirm!
Oh my goodness.
Confirm on the flip kick. Taking this round ahead. And since Sack did use that level 3 at the beginning of the round. Whoa!
What
Okay,
a
guys.
round start option.
Alright, guys. We gotta do something different. I want to see wake up Tensho kicks if we're gonna do that. Alright, sorry, it's round star Tensho if we're gonna do that. Give me something else. What a godlike low forward from Sack. You kind of forget that Dawson has one of those. It's so
You
short,
forget right until he hits you with it.
right? That's gonna be a teleport
Oh,
punish.
no.
The axe of God. One more play. Any hit into level 3 here. Sack is kind of committing a little bit too hard for it though. If Fortnite can get out, start the loop again. The overhead that hits on the ground. tough. Level 1, wake up super! Not quite!
He saw it
Forehead
coming.
up on the set.
First wake up reversal and evaded it.
Yeah, that's one of those supers I feel like you save for the the tail end of the set, right? Is like you haven't been seeing me do this so much. At the last moment, you might just forget that I am capable of churning it on wake up. But Sack showing his card a little too quickly, and Hornhead already ready for the eventuality there. And now I feel like it's gonna look a little bit different on that wake up situation. Who knows? Maybe Sack will double down unexpectedly, or maybe
What's
Hornhead will get
really
free reign on Oki.
surprising is how aggressive both players are around start here.
Mm-hmm.
Neither one is just waiting for anything to happen. Ooh! Nice.
What's the
perfect
punish?
parry.
Yup. It's a product of Chun-Li's sweep being so far advancing that you can catch that kind of almost at the ground hurt box from the first half of that button there. But nice counter DI from Sack. Level 1 makes a ton of sense. Reset the screen space. We're seeing a very similar round as from the end of game. What was it? The beginning of game 2? Nice.
Well, I wake up air legs, amazing option there.
Catches the float, especially if Sack doesn't press too quickly trying to bait attack or something, right? You see a lot of Dawson's float in that situation.
Oh my goodness.
We're seeing just Hornhead kind of running into way too many buttons now. That's the Sack special. He makes you forget. He plays a close range game and then what? Come on, guys. You love to see it, but come on. Yes, nice confirm. It can be so tricky to go to Serenity stance from a side switch like that because you have to switch your inputs, right? But great play by Hornhead, showing his experience yet again.
Can't believe that drive reversal reached.
Didn't see a counter hit on it, or a punish counter on it either, so Sack actually could have blocked it. But at that range, he might not even have punished, who knows? I'm not sure about how good Dawson's 6 framers are. Inferno!
Oh my goodness.
See a safe jump setup? Yeah, teabag him real quick. Nice drive reversal, there you go. Now we're seeing maybe Sack kind of double down a little bit on the reversal timing. Hornhead kind of put it all on the line there on that drive rush. If that didn't work out and Sack was able to reset the screen space again, Hornhead could have very well seen burnout at the end of that round, but yeah, they're playing some advanced mind games around Star,
Just for a reset, doesn't get it.
Yeah, Hornhead playing very liberally with his drive gauge here, and we're kind of seeing it. I don't know if you guys are peeking at the Twitch chat right now, but Hornhead saying my meter was on clearance sale, so it is part of his game plan going into double stack here. Just wants to play as explosively as he can.
If you're gonna lose the meter, might as well spend it.
On your own terms as well, right? You don't want to be stuck doing all your meter only on like reversals or DPs or stuff like that, or like reaction parries. Nah, you'd rather just use it on your terms. This is one of those few situations. Nice DP from Hornhead. It's one of those few situations that Chun-Li really can't deal with historically across, the entire franchise, where if Dalsim is just floating kind of at that almost high but not quite high spot, none of Chun-Li's normals will reach. She can't commit with Tensho in fear of getting flipped by a teleport, right? Her jump normals, because her jump is so slow, hard to snipe Dalsim out of the ground as well, or out of the air as well. And Double Sack showing that to his extreme, baiting Hornhead into advancing against the air approach. Finding some of these small holes that Hornhead is trying his best to not show. Yeah, this is so frustrating looking. I wouldn't want to be Hornhead.
If Hornhead converts off of one hit, he can definitely build Barthrow level 2 here and get a kill.
Yeah, nice tech. That could have been a low forward on the punish to sweep as well. Tries to challenge the mummy too
drill.
early.
Double Stack's drills are absolutely demonic. Just, I don't know if you've ever experienced them, but he just lets it rip, like in places you would never expect.
There are times where he'll just jump, he'll wake up, jump back mummy, catch me on block, teleport, and then just like play DDR on his controller for a couple seconds. Like I don't know what the hell you're doing, man. I'm just an Ed player. I don't know this matchup. What are you doing to me?
Maybe I
Lots
need
of
to play
corner
Dawson.
presence from Hornhead here. That's not really mattering too much at the end of the day, because Sack has a fairly easy time getting out of the corner here. But let's see what Hornhead can do.
He went for
Oh,
a
no.
second drive rush overhead.
Yeah, Sack has a very strong tendency to just throw and throw and tech and throw. That's kind of his main defensive tool. He's very good at it. But if you're not aware of it, then you might go for a reset and get thrown instead. It happens all the time when you play against him.
Just the drive gauge damage you take off of blocking that float jump heavy punch is insane.
The Axe of God, as I like to call it. Nice Tensho kicks from Hornhead, showing some good air to ground, ground to air presence here. Nice throw loop as well. Not sure
You understand.
what. Actually, I think I understand. So Chun-Li doesn't have a traditional throw loop in that she doesn't have one, and the only way she
Right.
gets a throw loop is when you're scared of her doing other things just like that, and then you get throw loop instead. So good little mind game from Hornhead. Nice shimmy attempt trying to catch on to Sack's tendency to take the throw, or to tech the throw rather. Level 1, yep.
What side did that even hit on? Honestly.
I don't think anyone would have blocked that. Like, even if Hornhead didn't, you know, if he didn't press, I don't think he would have blocked it. Nice level 3 here coming out. Yep, get that drive gauge coming back. Pause Sack's drive regen timer as well.
Will he wake up level 2? No.
Perhaps not. Oh, tried to walk under that with Chun-Li's walk speed. Didn't quite get it. The hard read on the DI. And Sack should be fairly comfortable getting out of his burnout pressure here. Wake up slide. We were just talking about that earlier as well. Jeez.
Chip kill here?
We're gonna see any button into level 1 here from Sack. Yep.
And that's it.
One of those supers that was buffed heavily in the Great December patch of 2024, I believe, where Dawson just randomly got a gargantuan drive damage, health damage bonus in burnout on his level 1. Not sure why they gave it to him, but maybe they just knew that Sack was going to use it in this precise moment, so they did it in advance. It's good using the arch to cover that teleport. And Sack just letting these level 1s rip.
And being so low on the drive gauge and super meter as well, you know, this could flip at any time.
Could be anything. The Axe of God can't capitalize on that without a counter hit at that range. Still plus to get the pressure now, and Hornhead out of options, kind of has to find something huge here to get his advantage back. No level 2 though.
Ooh. We all teched there.
Yeah,
We all
everyone did.
did.
If you say you didn't tech, USPD'd. There's no other option.
Yeah.
You know?
Or you're Kobe on and you don't cancel SPD
Oh,
back in
dude.
season 1 or season 2.
Dude, now I'm having flashbacks of poor dual Kevin getting murderized by Kobayan at Evo France, but you know that's not this set. I feel like right now Sack is kind of feeling out Hornhead's offensive rhythm, and a lot of what's happening is Hornhead just runs into a lot of stuff because he's trying to get advantage, which, you know, rightfully so, and that's finally where the Chun-Li weakness in the matchup is showing.
Yeah, Hornhead's having to take a lot of huge risks just to get
Yeah.
like an Oki situation, and when it works out, great, but when it doesn't, you're absolutely in trouble.
Yeah, 10-second burnout from the side of Hornhead here, and Sack, I don't even think he cares about being in drive damage himself. Look at the amount of control he has in this situation. Did he just read that with Charge Fireball? Surely not. Tech. Just showing some full screen options to keep each other on their toes. That's gonna
What a
that's
conversion! Oh my goodness.
Now you understand.
This character is so awesome. Can Capcom Giga buff Chun-Li just so that we can see way more Chun-Li? I love this character. Shoutouts Costume 4. What? Who said that?
I think
I
that's
feel
the
like
first
Dawson-
OD Tensho I've seen this entire set.
Yeah, Hornhead's been very liberal with the use of OD Tensho. He's been trying to do more normal Tensho to beat out the air approaches from Sack and maybe some like teleport shenanigans. We're gonna see a level 3 here, aren't we? No, we're not. Holding it this time. Maybe because a couple more tags if he can guarantee the kill? Let's see. Yeah, he's going to tag with these long buttons, keep that space in front of him. Still lots of work to do, though. Trying to bait another throw tech. Oh, there you go. And now Sak can just camp full screen and do whatever he wants. Now it's on Hornhead to try to advance with his one drive brick. That's gonna get...
Could be it.
I thought we were gonna see a super from the side of Sak to beat that. Maybe a level 2. I'm sure Sak has gone back to that and said, you know, maybe I could have level 2'd here. Let me check the replay. I'm sure I'm sure. And if he hasn't, Sak, you're in chat. Go check it out, please.
I mean, the flash for Chun-Li's pretty fast there. It's not like, you know, Bison level 2 or something where he takes 2 years to do it. So, you know, you gotta be on your toes. You gotta be buffering it already.
Yeah, huge swing in the stats here. Again, you're going to see a lot of time corner being pretty small between both players across the set. Because, you know, Sak is really trying hard not to be cornered as we get round start back fierce into being cornered. Okay, you know, I should just stop talking. Clearly, I don't know the mind game happening between these two players. Nice punish again. This could be a really dominant round here. Yes. So what
and
is
that's
going
what
on?
you like to see when you're playing against Dawson. You know, 18-second round, just get it over with as quickly as possible. Full super meter.
What a perfect parry there on the anti-air. I feel like it's pretty difficult. So another EX Fireball chase down. I feel like that might be what Hornhead decides to go with for the remainder of the set. You can't DI her Fireball strings. You're about to eat a super, no? Maybe not? No, just a safe jump setup. Tries to get fancy with it to beat the tech.
Excellent check on the drive rush.
Yeah, now burned out. But it could be any hit. It could be this.
That surely doesn't kill, right? Like the
It is
scaling-
punish counter jab. It could actually be. Oh, so close. Oh, Hornet tried to do walk-up throw.
Oh my goodness.
If he got the walk-up throw there, that would have been nuts. Sak has he's probably just gonna lame it out for the rest of the round here. Never mind.
No, but this is double sack we're talking about.
I forgot.
He's going in every opportunity.
I forgot. I'm sorry. I wasn't familiar with this game. And that's one of those round losses where if you're Hornhead, you have to shake it off. You can't let that get to you, otherwise it's gonna compromise your
Just go for 2 raw overheads, so I guess he's not very affected at all. So.
Shades of Mai with the belligerent overheads there. Whoa!
Now, amazing reaction.
All right, Tencho being a good move. Trying to bait these techs again. Oh, punish counter on the throw. Not quite dead yet, though. And Sak finally
Instant air
bites!
legs.
With the instant air legs. Saw a bit of Haitani in there for a moment. I think that was Haitani's signature back in Season 1. I wasn't watching at the time, but they got that modern Chun instant legs to beat throw every single time. Great showing by Hornhead, though. 1 game away from winning the set.
Yeah, you asking for Chun-Li buffs, that lets me know you did not play very much in Season 1. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was
She's
a nightmare.
so cool.
She is, but not when you're dealing with her fully confirmable 4MP. That's not fun.
Oh, you're kind of right. You're kind of right. All right, how about this? Buff everything except the confirm window on that button. Yes?
Agreed.
All right, there you go.
Oh my! I cannot believe that went over.
If
I didn't
that
know
was
a low front.
Oh, this is just textbook. So, you know, Chun-Li struggles to win the matchup, but you know what Dalsum struggles to fight? Street Fighter 6.
Oh
but
no!
the whiff.
And that's the problem with Chun-Li is one execution error is all it takes.
Could be anything, right? Burning out on purpose, trying to go for a max damage combo to finish the round, but Hornet has his drive back. Did they just whiff each other's face? Okay, you know what? That's all right, because Sak, patient, on his way out with that defense. Hornet burns himself out, trying to catch maybe a level 2 confirm with the EX Fireball. What a read. And that's modern. That's classic, not modern. So that was a read, not a reaction. Sheesh. Sak is not out yet. He's showing that he can still compete
Whip
here.
slide.
Another throw. Hornhead is so good at doing that, baiting you to parry with his fireballs on that exact spacing. EX Fireball again to get in. The flip kick, a rare moment where double sack doesn't block.
Not dead here, but this is a very scary situation for double sack.
Very, very scary. Could be any button. Chun-Li with her egregious jab, her amazing forward or back medium punch, just like that.
And then it's the forward medium punch. There you go.
Yep, extend the handshake. How you doing, sir? Here's my business card. You know, belt to ass. What a whiff. Totally not on purpose, but also double sack files for it anyway. Another throw reset here from the side of Hornhead. Sack's got to be really careful here. You can't bleed too much more HP, even though he does have the meter lead in terms of super. Any hit can completely what the
A
bro?
rare empty jump.
I want to see something crazy. Oh, there it is. Now we have the way in. What a parry! Nice. Didn't want to engage with that left-right mix-up at all. Yeah, Hornhead just content to parry it out. Wait for a really obvious opening to show up in front of him. He just holds that whole parry down. Here it comes. Misses because of the wonky float landing.
Just awesome things.
Yep.
And now... Oh.
Yeah, Slack. I think he might have just missed his teleport button there, and now he's gonna have to hold this life lead reversal. But any major hit could do it for Sack. Has DRC, has level 3. He's gonna burn it here, yes.
Not CA. I think he might have a single ticket.
No, he's just dead. What?
He's just done.
That wasn't a punish counter, right? He just kind of hit that raw?
Yeah, it wasn't even a hit. It wasn't a hit confirm either. He just did it, and I don't know why he pressed there. Maybe he was trying to check it. Maybe he didn't know if it was real or not. But yeah, he just ate it.
Yeah, I'm surprised. What is the scaling on Dalsum's back medium kick? Because that was it was one back medium kick, fly. Oh, you know what? It is 3 moves. You're right. So definitely no scaling there. I don't know anything about this game, clearly.
We don't play Dawson, so.
You know what? You're so right. That's the OS. I don't know shit about Dalsum. You're right. You're right. Here we go. Last game. We've gone to last game every single time. It's almost like BLKO is super well balanced or something. You know, Hatsu grinning ear to ear, proud of himself in the back. Now we got another. See, now we're getting a lot more patient, I feel like. Hornhead maybe feeling the pressure getting to him as the set goes on and as Sack is trying to claw back in the match. Not trying to play nearly as explosively as he did before. But it could also be a ploy to get Sack to play too aggressive. It's working out for him this time, though. Chip away at that drive gauge. Yeah, claim that drive gauge as your. Wow, what an EX Fireball reading against the DI.
It should be a guaranteed DI. Oh no, he let him escape.
It's just to be checkmate. It could be checkmate here still. I don't know how good Chun-Li's checkmate loop is. Looks pretty good to me. Jury's out, but to me, looks good.
Don't underestimate me.
Last game for Hornhead here. Looking good on the meter as well, especially since Sack spent the level 1 in that last round. Hornhead really feeling himself now, I think. As for repairing the fireball, doesn't know us anything. Not trying to play too risky here. He has the life lead, no reason to overextend. He gets
The very tip of his toes.
Nice pick up here. Situation entirely flipped on its head. We were just in the left corner 10 seconds ago. Alright, safe strings from Sack.
I feel like Double Zack's gonna start going for some teleport throws here because he is parrying
Everything.
every single time.
And when he's not parrying, he's jumping or throwing fireballs just like that. So Sack, you take it to the skies. Is that finally
does
gonna?
not, oh my goodness! I can't believe that actually punished.
Great reaction. Left, right, denied by the perfect parry. And if you're Hornhead, you're not happy about the level 2 spend at all. It's kind of almost wasted. Sack still has the life lead. Confirm here, level 1. Double blast into a tricky mummy setup. Oh, this could be guess for round here. Perfect parry again. What's the play? Show me something nice. Oh.
And just too low health there to go for the DI. Double Zack was ready for it.
Yeah, he was so ready. Also choosing to contest against maybe a backwalk with that stand medium punch as well. Nice hit here. Let me see level 3 here. No, misses the optimal. Drive rush throw, and now Hornhead has to find a way out. He has that level 2 again unlocked. Will we see another godlike reaction? Yes, we will. There it is. Forces the burnout on this as well. Side switch. No parry to stop the left right this time. Oh no!
That is it. Oh no, you dropped.
Misses. Uh-oh, now I'm not sure who's gonna win. That kind of stuff can do some serious psychic damage in the middle of the set when you miss the game-winning play. Don't walk into another one. Don't walk into another one.
Hornhead is just one hit away.
He's not even trying to risk an anti-air. He's so scared. Oh, that's forced chip. Level 3. No sack! What?
What?
That was so smart!
Oh no, the jump back kick.
All that effort. Oh man, sack. NFC in the name. Takes it over Hornhead in a grueling set. I feel like maybe Sack went in thinking, you know what, Dhalsim, Chun-Li, I got this. And then Hornhead said, you know what, you haven't seen me in ranked. You haven't seen the other Dhalsims I've played against. I know a little bit more than you do, maybe. And that was such a good set. Congratulations to both players.
Both players just with a phenomenal performance. And as Double Sack would say, Hornhead, you're a demon. All right.
That was an incredible ending, right? That was like some Dragon Ball Z stuff. I'm sure I saw that at the end of a Dragon Ball Z episode with the destruction finish. That was cool to see both those supers go off. But congratulations to Double Sack for taking that. Man, if that is any indicator of what we are about to witness next, we are going into our final match of the week in the Premier Pool with MJ Gamma versus Lazy Boredom. And one of the things I do want to point out is that FightRise has officially partnered with Matcherino for the Premier Pool. So if you want to show these guys some love, it's !Matcherino in the Twitch chat, and it'll put a link right there so you guys can contribute to the Premier Pool prize pool. That's a whole lot of, that's like 4 P's, Premier Pool prize pool. So if you're down with the quadruple P, definitely hit that Matcherino link and contribute to that prize pool. Enough about that though. Let's get into this. The final JP of the night versus the, you guessed it, community fighter, Marissa, AKA Lazy Boredom. Take it away, y'all.
Taste, man. I don't even have words for these guys. What do you think?
All I'll say is my first day in FightRise, my first Fight Me and Fight Me Harder request was filled by Lazy Boredom, and I got 30-0. So that was a heck of a first experience. But all things considered, honestly, in this matchup, I think Marissa plays pretty well. Gladius can contest a lot of JP's Kane normals in a way a lot of other characters can't, and JP also does not have a cancelable 2MK, so he can't really threaten her in a way that, you know, like Jury or Cammy can. And the walk speed being equivalent, just, you know, it's more even than you would think.
Mm-hmm. And on the other side, we do have MJ Gamma, one of the known JPs on this side of the world. So much experience from both of these players here in this matchup, most likely, but I would assume that Lazy has a little bit more experience against JP than Gamma does against Marissa. A very rare character to see on ladder, especially at that high level where it's infested with the meta. So here, Gamma getting the momentum, and now, honestly, the game is just going to be how to keep Lazy away from you the entire time. Baiting out these parries, trying to download a profile on how Lazy likes to approach the gauntlet. And you know Hatsu in the back, he's watching so intently. How can that be Lazy? What's the strategy? What do I do? Well, here you go. Throw him. How about that? Courtesy of that December patch, where for some reason JP is allowed to EX Ghost of level 2. Wow, what a neutral jump. Treating it almost like Bison, where you just neutral jump against the scissor kick, hedge it here and there. You might as well. Marissa's anti-air is not the greatest.
Yeah, and a lot of her moves had a lot of recovery on them as well, so the neutral jump heavy kick is always a great option. I'll take that risk.
What a frame trap from Gamma here, dude. I've had the displeasure of not being able to see this guy play too much, and you know I'm glad to be able to fix that today, because I love watching really high level JP.
What a whiff punish!
Yeah, showing great resource understanding with that drive impact as well. Convert into a full kill, meterless as well. Optimal stuff. Dominant first showing from MJ Gamma over the community favorite Lazy Boredom. I mean, dude, that looked really hard to navigate, honestly.
And that's what a lot of matches against JP start out as, right? Every JP player is different. You know, they all have different zoning patterns. They all have different mix-ups they like to go for. So those first few games are really just feeling out so you can get a handle on that kind of things. But I think Lazy Boredom, you know, that's kind of what he's doing here. He's just taking the hits, you know, seeing what sticks.
We're going to try to hopefully see some different kind of approach from Lazy, keep the set competitive, but Gamma again claiming the full screen as his own, covered by the mirror there, just in case. Oh, whoa. I don't think Lazy meant to do that. I think he thought he got a hit. Wow, what a confirm from light years away on that cane. Nice, what a read. There you go. Lazy Boredom getting some momentum now. Has to be a little bit wary of any amnesias or the like. Oh, was that a walk-up low forward or walk-up grab coming out? Possibly. Do enjoy this. He's gonna have to hold this. Does Lazy know anything about the level 2 here? Great awareness, knowing that he wasn't full screen.
Fantastic position for Lazy now. Oh no!
Slightly inaccurate on that drive rush. Didn't expect the teleport from Gamma. Possibly could have just gone into EX stance to try to counter hit against that jump light kick. What a check. Jeez. How many games has this guy played? Seeing so much like kind of maturity in the way that Gamma is dealing with the system mechanics here. Yeah, and that as well. That jump fierce early coming off from MJ Gamma, that's because Marissa's best anti-air is jump strong. So you're gonna shut that down.
There is that Gladius.
Calm jump out of Gamma as well. Whoa. This is that. I don't care about you, JP. You mentioned that a lot of the JPs they play differently. This is the who are you, JP? Get out of my game, JP. Damn. Dominant 2-0 over Lazy Boredom here. Certainly earned that victory card at the end, stepping over the corpse of Marissa. Dude, this is looking really tough, though. I wouldn't want to be in Lazy's shoes.
Yeah, it's like he's picking every right button with punishing everything, picking the correct mix-up every time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is just all uphill battle.
Yeah, it kind of shows why Marissa is not doing too great in this current meta. A lot of her offense can be deemed as one-dimensional, but you know, when you play a character like JP, who has so many different defensive options that he can elect into, whether it's buttons, specials, EX Ghost, you know, jumping, and all of that, it makes it really easy sometimes to just snipe out prediction offense from that Marissa here. Right? Lazy trying to change it up a little bit. That's the first Superman we've seen all set. Oh, what a frame trap with that empty jump. Yep, optimal for meter gain. Combo into the command grab. He wants that level 2 as soon as possible. Marissa very weak against JP's level 2.
Round 2. Fight.
Heading into round 2 of this set. Score isn't updated. Should be reading as 2-0. 2-0.5.
What was that interaction?
I mean, honestly, Lazy has a really strong habit sometimes of like when he just really wants to get out and he's already committed to stance, he'll just hold it. Wait for you to keep hitting him so he can just push himself out, right? Nice, what a check.
That's exactly what he needed there. Oh no! The backdash on the command grab into level 3.
And this is gonna be another real quick game from MJ Gamma here. Toppling Lazy 3-0. But we've also seen something very similar like this in an earlier set in the first half of the show. So who knows how Lazy will get the full download and say, you know what, I'm tired of you beating me up. It's time.
Yeah, and I think the backdash there, was a perfect option because Marissa has a pretty tough time challenging that because she doesn't get the DRC off her lights. So even checking that, could be pretty difficult.
Yeah, with a lot of Lazy's pressure, or Marissa's pressure, I should say, being like stagger, charged heavy punches, forward medium punch, stuff like that. Even a normal non-EX, what's the move called? Amnesia, can be very powerful in stopping that Marissa offense as well. So whenever Lazy gets the full offensive pressure going, as he is right now, let's see how Gamma decides to go for his defensive options. There you go. EX Amnesia spotted. Lazy tried to bait that earlier with that whiff stand, with that whiff back punch as well. Yeah, what a check. There you go. This is the Lazy that we all know and hate to play against, but love to watch. The calm stand strong. That button is so good.
MJ has held that parry into the drive rush quite a few times, and Lazy, instead of going for the grab there, just stuck his standing medium punch.
Yeah, showing, the reason why he's, legend right now with that adaptation going in through the set, also showing why he places so well in a lot of our events and tournaments. MJ Gamma, I believe this is his first time in our events. Has to make a great impression here, already doing so, but Lazy Boredom, this is my territory, is what he's arguing now. In the back half of game 4. Whoa. Let go a little bit too early there. Now he has to hold this in the corner. What's the setup? Oh, nice. Good parry against the instant overhead. Lazy saying, I've seen that before. Wow, what a walk-up. Beating the tech there. And the early heavy again to try to beat over that jump strong from Marissa. So yeah, MJ Gamma definitely seems like he has a really strong read on the matchup. Maybe I was wrong saying that it was pretty uncommon. And Marissa just gonna smack her way in. Where did MJ Gamma's drive gauge go? We're gonna see an early super here. Not spending any of his own as well, because he knows he's going to need as much drive gauge as possible coming out of this level 3. Now MJ Gamma in a pickle. Are we going to go for a checkmate? Yep, that normal amnesia.
Kept him in the corner. Oh, never mind.
Situation reverse. We're going to see that level 2 pop right away. And as long as Lazy... Ooh, he does find his way out. Ooh, the stance command grab first we've seen. We're gonna see an overhead? No overhead this time. Maybe a bit of a straight DI attempt from the side of MJ Gamma there. Yeah,
I wonder if that command grab was not even manually timed, because it's +4 on the heavy kick and 4 frames from drive, and so yeah, he had to have delayed it by 1 frame. That was really risky, but oh my goodness, that was just such a great play by Lazy Boredom.
Yeah, I think in this game specifically, Lazy was showing a lot of awareness on, what he's been seeing from MJ Gamma in the last 3 games, navigating the gauntlet well, consistently getting his way in more often than not. And there you go, using some of that, using some of Gamma's aggression against him with that EX stance, but now we're back to the full screen. Gamma going in with the throw. That was supposed to be a frame trap with that heavy Strybog, if I'm guessing. What a parry. Nice. Yep, keep that offense going. Lazy Boredom known for using that sort of stance overhead in the mid-range just to jump scare you a little bit. Firm. You went down back and for a little bit too long there, buddy. And when you see that kind of overhead come out in that situation, you're also declaring you're not scared of EX Amnesia, which I think is important. A lot of people bait too many EX Amnesias from the JP, but when your resources are that good, just go for something committal. Kill him.
You're seeing MJ Gamma start to get a little antsy here. He's starting to go for Amnesia, he's starting to go for drive reversal, and that's exactly where Marissa thrives, is once you start to get a little scared. Getting massive damage off those conversions.
Totally agree with you. It's also kind of proof that Lazy's offense has been working to pressure Gamma into using those metered defensive options, right? There we go, though. Lazy on a brick. Oh, just uses it. Doesn't care. Level 3, no level 3 on reaction to the EX spikes. Are we going to see something cool? There you go. Nice stance. Normal stance as well. Normal amnesia, though. Calm
just a walk-up throw.
Yeah, nice. That's
it.
Overhead. Ooh. Ugh. And Lazy showing that he is here for a reason. This Premier Pool hand selection from the greatest players in the country. You know, they're both just boxing it out. MJ Gamma showing real good dominance early on, but Lazy never count him out in that long set. Never. He plays way too many of those.
Yeah, it seems like every set Lazy plays is I4. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, but I mean, honestly, JP, scary no matter the early in the set when you don't not sure what he's doing, or later in the set when you're not sure what else he can pull out, right? So hoping to see a lot more from Gamma here. I want to see what kind of lab work, what kind of awesome game plans he has in store for us here. He's earned his spot in Premier for a reason. Oh!
And the bait. Oh!
Slight miscalculation on the punish though, but Gamma gets hit anyway. And now we're gonna see some control here. No, the wake up crouch medium punch. Why not? Plus 41. Yup. And dude, that looked kind of convincing. I didn't want to say it before because it was really hard fought from Lazy the entire time up until now, but that was a convincing round.
Yeah, he's just coming at him like a freight train right now, and he's reading every single option on Oki.
Yeah, this is that Marissa. That was definitely a Marissa round. Bully Marissa, as I think Lazy likes to call it. Bruiser Marissa. MJ Gamma has to find a way out of here against Lazy's stagger pressure. Unfortunately, picks the wrong button on that cross up, but that neutral jump.
Heavy kick again.
Ooh, wow, what awareness against the EX Gladius, going for a low as the second hit of the string. The fast
Lazy block it out.
Nah, you know Lazy's labbed that way too many times, but it's still such a bad spot. Oh no, he's gonna have to give up this round. I do not expect we'll see a super here. Wait, what? Super now?
He spent it.
Might be a little bit of a miscalculation. Lazy will not be out of burnout yet. Gamma will beat him to that burnout race. Forcing the issue there. Yep, has to burn the super now. Great awareness from Lazy Boredom. He knew that he miscalculated on his burnout timer, so he had to force the issue to kind of hopefully beat Gamma to the race.
Yeah, I think he wanted him to go ahead and burn that level 1 so that he wouldn't have level 2 on deck for round 3.
Yep. Nice, good drive rush to avoid the punish counter throw, showing some really good on-the-fly awareness. What a punish. Ready to confirm, gets the right spacing for that pickup. Low forward again, covered by the mirror. We saw that earlier in game 1, I believe. Nice patience from Gamma again. And now this game is looking real different from the last games that we've seen recently. Super convincing round from Gamma here. Holding that mid-range neutral down, punishing Lazy's attempts at advancing. Dude, Taste, this is so hard. There's so much going on.
There it is. I mean, Lazy has to go 3 straight. I mean, against any character that's difficult, but against JP and one as good as MJ Gamma, I mean, this is a dark hour here for Lazy.
Yeah,
fans.
It's
everywhere.
It's so difficult. You'd imagine that MJ Gamma still probably isn't too comfortable here now, though, given that Lazy Boredom, just one of the best Marissas in the country. That's that Premier Pool for you. No matter how far ahead you are on somebody, you can never count him out. But Gamma, I mean, he's been showing such composure in the recent games now. Great adaptation coming out from those last 2 wins that Lazy showed. Let's see how he's going to deal with it. Wow, what a side switch. Did he know he had that? He had to have.
Yeah, JPs are lab monsters. There's no way he didn't know that. Oh, that might be the round there.
Wow, that normal amnesia again. What a frame trap with the forward heavy kick. Claims the full screen for himself, but Lazy with the reaction against the low
punish
forward.
On the forward medium punch.
Fantastic, dude. You love to see gameplay like that. And Lazy just declaring, you know, you can burn my resources. You can stuff my advances. I only need the couple. Trading there again. Just always on offense here. Whenever Lazy gets the chance, he doesn't want to have the neutral reset again. Drive rush, crouch, light punch. Wah!
Punch counter command grab is so much damage.
Yeah, great reaction there as well from Lazy. Now Gamma kind of on the back foot now. Level 1. You'd imagine Lazy's not too mad about this one. Wake up jab. Knows that maybe JP doesn't get too much off of the dash forward on the end of level 1 there. It could be any hit. Lazy does have level 3 on deck. It could be anything. Yeah, level 2 coming out. Not sure why they gave him this. Holds the parry. Tries to let go of it a little bit sooner. This should not convert into a death. That did not look like it was going to hit. That did not.
Well, that's JP normals for you.
John Portal out here. Shoutouts Arlo. MJ Gamma though. Trying to keep it patient now. Trying to check Lazy Boredom on any sort of offense that he might try to generate through that drive rush. Yeah, look at how defensive Gamma's playing now. Not because he's scared at all either. Wow, what a side switch. Check jab coming off from Lazy. The DI! Everyone does it once! Level 1 here to cover himself. Makes a lot of sense. You'd rather do that than burn out.
Oh. And he has to be very careful committing to ghosts here.
Yeah, it could be any random level 3,
Level
right?
3 on deck.
Oh, it's gonna be a confirm. Not quite
He's
dead though.
He's
dead.
dead. This is the original robbery character of Street Fighter 6.
How did he do that? He knew exactly which buttons he needed to hit in order to get that confirm and kill. Knowing the screen space for the EX step kick, you can't do that unless you're closer to the corner than
Yeah, the
mid-screen.
situational awareness there was incredible.
Fantastic showing from Lazy. But I also feel like, you know, everything up until that point, Gamma has been doing phenomenal. You know, trying to keep Lazy Boredom out, checking, getting those small hits, chipping away at that 10.5 from the side of Marissa. So, you know, down but not out is Lazy, but also just because you won one, don't forget, I am still here for a reason. Going into game 8 now. Wow, what a bait again. It's kind of an OS there when you're... Oh, did he just do it again?
Again,
Okay.
yes.
What is going on now? Going for that burnout. Nice check. Level 1 here, I would assume. No level 1. He's trying to chase... Ah, what a bait.
And this is the worst position in the entire game. Full screen against JP and burnout.
Yeah, Lazy's gonna have to take some major risks here to get out of the situation, I think. It's almost working out. He needs to force another interaction here. Yeah, he knew it too. If he doesn't do anything there, JP just gets out. Gets out of burnout, and does EX portal, and the round is basically over, right? So Lazy had to try something. He had to lock up the JP to get his drive back. It's always so funny to see it.
It's the sound for me that is hilarious.
That did so much damage for no reason, man.
Oh my god! Unfortunately, can't build enough meter for level 3 here.
Oh, he just eats it on
dead.
wake up. And this is a completely fine level 3 to secure the round. You'd rather not use it, of course, but Gamma did use level 2 earlier in the game, which means that he's not going to have level 3 for here. So it's just who has the bigger hitting, you know, combos. I'd give that advantage to Marissa any day of the week, but she has to get it. That's the issue.
I feel like Lazy's gonna start reading some of these neutral jump heavy kicks here.
Trying to get into the mind of these guys, huh, Taste? I don't know what these guys are thinking. I'm too stupid. Maybe you know something I don't.
I'm just too excited, to be honest with you.
These guys are playing great. They're playing so well right now. As expected from our best. Nice EX Amnesia. Maybe on reaction to the charge fierce as well. What a frame trap. Been showing that consistently over the course of the set. Yep, nice DI to break. Ooh, great reaction. From Lazy. Not quite good enough from Gamma, but the drive reversal locking up Lazy now. Declaring that he's just going to win the round through chip, but Lazy found a way in. Now Gamma burned out the overhead, the throw tech, nice. This could be a checkmate situation. No.
Oh no.
Lazy greeting a little too hard with the medium punch TC, and Gamma finally catching the gap. We didn't see him punish it at all the entire set. Maybe Lazy got complacent seeing it before, but MJ Gamma taking it over Lazy in an 8-game set, breaking the streak of 9-game sets we've seen.
Yeah, and if you look at the
Or 10
stats here,
games,
just the amount of punish counters here, MJ Gama was just whiff punishing like a maniac. Like, he was swinging that cane around, man. It was very impressive. I look forward to seeing more of him around on BLKO because that was an incredible performance.
Yeah, honestly, shout outs to FightRise for bringing in some names that we haven't really seen in the last maybe year or two. I'm not sure, maybe Gama was here in an initial event way long before I was here, but seeing him now, getting acquainted with the way that he plays the game, I am so happy to see it. We just love watching good players play. That's why we're here. Taste and I. We just want to see some real good players duke it out on a really good event. So happy to be here. But that's the game. That's the set. Congratulations to Gama.
Absolutely. And Gama, yeah, their first time with us in an event. So really happy to have these a lot of fresh new names for this one, for the Premier Pool, especially because we had some people that kind of like went up and got promoted from Arrow to Big Mac Combo. You know, and the Sevens is their first time with us here as well. But yeah, lots of talent. MJ Gama, like you said, swinging that cane. Different from slinging that cane, but definitely swinging that cane. It was a very impressive job. And Lazy Boredom, always my favorite fighter to watch, especially in person, and we are excited to see what they're doing. And just a quick shout out, Lazy Boredom is in loser semifinals over in Motivation Academy right now. He just took it 3-2 over Space Boy. So
Nice.
So we'll go and support him right after this. But what we have to do right now, that was some fire sets. And if you guys do like seeing these big names in this Premier Pool, we have that Matcherino, exclamation point Matcherino in the Twitch chat. That way, if you guys do want to contribute, shout out, thank you so much, Double Sack. Double Sack's always a huge supporter of the FightRise community, and we are so blessed to have someone like that in our community, and is, especially part of Newbie Fight Club as well. But Double Sack just donated to the Premier Pool, so thank you, Double Sack. You guys, it has been an excellent, fun night. Satora, do you want to taste? I'm going to let you guys go with some parting words. Taste, we'll let you go first. Any shout outs, parting words from you?
Just thank you guys for having me, and I hope I didn't embarrass myself too much. And thank you, Satora, for being on here with me. You did a great job.
Yeah,
You did a great job. Yeah, absolutely.
I can't pass up any commentator's block with Taste. I've been playing with this guy for so long. Love the guy. His maturity is awesome.
Yeah, Taste, it says so much about what kind of person you are, because you said that your very first at Fight Me Harder in FightRise was Lazy Boredom, and you stuck it through 0 to 30. That's a lot. That's a lot of perseverance.
Yeah.
So,
No, I was in platinum at the time. That was
nice.
that was
nice.
a hell of a experience. But
Shout outs to Osa.
Duoza, yeah, coming through the
Duoza,
contribution.
awesome
Duoza, absolutely. Also a longtime member of the community. Always appreciate
Hawaii, right?
Duoza.
I think.
Yeah. Well, at least he has the Hawaiian FGC in his club name, so I always assumed that he's from Hawaii. But yeah, thank you, Duoza. All right, Satora, any parting words, shout outs from you?
Listen, I say it every time I'm on the block during BLKO, even outside of BLKO when it's coming up, right, in the next season. BLKO is fantastic. You guys want to see your peers duke it out, show their preparation, get better each and every season. You want to see the best of the best in the Premier Pool, and then those of us in the Spartan Pool play some real good Street Fighter, right? This is the place to see it. FightRise hosts these all the time. These games are so awesome, and I want to see all of you in the next season, right? Unless all the slots get taken up, but we can always just snap, JP snap in another pool if we need it. Hatsu, you gotta do it. We need more. I got no other than that.
He's been known to do that, right? Because sometimes the demand gets super heavy. So he's, what, guys, can we spin up another pool? Thankfully, we have a great team that helps run a lot of these things, but Hopsu definitely takes on a lot in the back end. Soup running the stream right now. Soup, can we go ahead and pull up the upcoming events calendar? Speaking of all the great things that that FightRise has going on, Satora, do you want to taste? We will say goodbye to both of you guys. Thank you so much for being here with us. And if you do want to be part of any of these events, I highly actually encourage you to start with the one fight stands at the very least, because we have different registration dates upcoming for the next Big League KO, but the One Fight Stands, they're every Tuesday. And all you have to do is go into the Discord, click a little button, and then, well, show up and then play a lot of fun matches. Soup.
Hey, can
Thought
the
on tonight?
stream hear me this time?
Oh, yeah.
I think we fixed it. Someone please tell
they
me.
can hear you.
I'm
Yeah,
not
they
super
can
low.
hear you.
Okay, all right, fantastic. Yeah, One Fight Stand. And it's not not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow. Definitely join us there. One Fight Stand 2 just had their matches today. So in 2 weeks, you know, if you're up really late in Europe, definitely check those out every other Monday. I'm really excited to talk about Urge to Fight 20. You know, our BLKO Grand Finals will be sometime in February, maybe early March. We'll see. It depends on when the fighters are available. But yeah, we've got 5 different Grand Finals that we're going to be showcasing there. So definitely come out and check that out. But yeah, this was a great stream. I definitely was JP biased in this one. I hope no one minds that I get to pull those levers sometimes. But yeah, we'll be back next week with some more hype sets for sure.
Yep. Yeah. Every single week, bringing all those recaps right here. And this is only week 2. So there's definitely a lot more Big League KO left to go. All right. Enough of me rhyming. Anything else? I think we're gonna go ahead and start a raid.
Yeah, we're gonna start a raid on Lazy Boredom's channel, so root him on in
nice.
in Motivation Academy. I'll send you all there and say hi from the BLKO showcase. Good night, guys.
Perfect. Thanks, y'all. We'll see you in the Discord.